and one of those is the Eye of Harmony itself. Now, if you're new to Doctor Who, you may or may not know about the Eye of Harmony, and originally it's called Rassilon's Star by some people on Gallifrey, but the star itself originated as a population 3 star, and again, Rassilon and Omega, using the hand of Omega, turned the star into a black hole, and they somehow was able to stabilize it, and with dynamic equations used the mass of Gallifrey and put the star inside Gallifrey while putting them both out of phase in time, because Gallifrey is out of phase with the rest of the universe. And using the great key of Rassilon, the rod of Rassilon, the sash, and the matrix crown, the user can have direct access to the whole power of the Time Lord race, which is shown once in Tom Baker's tenure near the end of season, I want to say that's season 15. I forget the name of the episode. I'll get back to you on that if you want. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Web of Time. And the Web of Time was created sometime after the formation of the Eye of Harmony. And what the Web of Time is it's basically a dimension that connects every single point in the universe with time. It's a dimension between time and space, and it was constructed by Rassilon and the Other. Omega wasn't around at that time, and the space-time vortex is within the dimension that contains the Web of Time, and if you were to map that space-time vortex, it would look like the opening credits to the show, and that's the space-time vortex that the TARDIS travels in, but then that's not what the TARDIS interior sits in. The TARDIS interior, does not sit within the time-space vortex. But the Web of Time is connected to each and every Time Lord from birth, from the looming machine. When they're woven together from energy and matter, they get connected to this Web of Time, which allows them to communicate and really create a very mapped out historical documentation of how they want history to go. And the last thing I'll cover this time is the Matrix of Time. If you've seen the Tom Baker era, you'll know what the Matrix is. It's an extra-dimensional computer network that exists outside of time and is on Gallifrey, that holds hundreds of thousands of Time Lord essence in it, and it really contains the cultural importance and Time Lord consciousness and personalities of almost every Time Lord for a period of time before they start to deteriorate in the machine. And if you remember, Tom Baker, when he was the Doctor, went into the Matrix to fight one of the servants of the Master when he was on Gallifrey attacking the Lord President. I'm going to say that that's going to wrap everything up right now. I know there's a lot of loose ends right now, but I really wanted to kind of get started with this because these are important points when we start really getting into this cult of Pyra. Sorry, I cannot pronounce that. Pythra. Forget it. I'm not even going to try. Yeah, when we talk about Rassilon, Omega, the Other, and this cult more in detail, that's kind of the base knowledge of that stuff, and I'll go in depth with that if you want me to. Again, comment or email me if I've confused anybody to a point where they're just like, this makes absolutely no sense. If you want to add anything, if you want me to slow down on something, want me to go in depth on just one thing every time, just feel free to leave a comment. Hopefully this has been interesting, and hopefully this will keep you watching for some time, because I know I'm trying to make it interesting anyway. Sorry about this one being a little late. I've been having some other stuff going on right now, and I'm hoping to get the next one up before Friday, before the 10th, but I don't know. I'll have to see. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed it. See you in about a week.